In this video, I'm going to talk about how I currently actually trick my ADHD brain to do hard things. So the very first thing that I need to do whenever I am doing something new or it's a big project that I just simply don't want to have to do because my ADHD is kicking in, I will apply this trick every time. And you probably have heard the phrase of just eat the frog, which is, your biggest task that you need to get done at the very beginning of the day. But what I would say is that you just need to take a small bite of the frog just to get started. So what I'll tell my ADHD brain, if it is something I don't want to do at all, I'll just tell it, hey, let's just do it for 5 or 10 minutes. That's it. That's all we need to do. I just want to do it for 5 to 10 minutes. So this small trick will trick my brain to think, okay, I just got to do it for 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll work on that project, whether it's something I need to write or I have to do something on my website or whatever it is. If it's a project I've already been putting off and I just do it for 5-10 minutes, what I find is because I'm already in the motion, I'm already doing it, I will continue on doing it for more than just 10 minutes. In fact, I will find maybe a couple hours will go by and I finally finish the whole big project altogether. A lot of times that's all it is. It's just starting the motion of doing something, even just telling your brain you'll just do it for a few minutes. And because you're already in the motion of doing it, then you will finally finish the whole project altogether. This can apply to so many things. In fact, with my kids, when they don't want to eat something because it's new, you could also apply that to a new project because it's too scary. You don't want to have to do it. So I'll tell my kid, look, just take one small little bite. That's all you need to do. And they'll take that one small bite and then they'll realize, ooh, I enjoy it. And they'll eat the whole thing. As simple as that is, it also can apply for ADHD brain. Apply that simple trick of just telling your brain, you just need to do it for a few minutes and see how it goes. Now, in order for this to happen all the time, I have found that I have to eliminate a lot of distractions. And I have a lot of distractions in my house because I work primarily at home. I have kids that are also homeschooled and that are young, and so they can cause a lot of noise. And so there's a lot of ins and outs going in and out of my house. So I have to pre-plan and eliminate all distractions. And some of the biggest things that I do is, one, I will put on headphones and I'll turn on white noise to really eliminate the distractions. But before I even do that, I make sure my door is closed. As simple as that is, a lot of times us people with ADHD will forget to do that. And it's important to shut the door so there's no distractions. I also will make sure I'm not in front of a window. I actually have drapes, big black drapes in front of my window, so that way I don't see anything outside. I also have my cell phone turned off or at least on focus mode where it's in a different room, so I'm not distracted by my phone as well. Another new trick that I've been doing that I think has been a big game changer, in fact, a lot of my patients and clients have actually noticed my focus when I'm visiting with them or in a group call, is I bought myself a treadmill that I could put underneath my desk so I could walk while I work. And I found by just simple walking, it actually helps distract my ADHD brain, so my other part of the brain can really focus on what I am doing, especially being present, talking to my clients, or on working on in-depth projects. I found that I am definitely more focused and productive by just simply doing activity as I am working. Not only that, I'm getting my steps in, so it's definitely helping me get my health goals that I have for myself. If you're finding any value in this video, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button where we talk everything about ADHD here, as well as hit the like button if you like this video. One of the biggest things that I have also found that has been a big detriment to my ADHD and basically doing hard things is I will hit this mid-afternoon crash like a lot of us do. And this has been definitely a problem as I get older and older. But what I've found that have actually really fixed this, so it helps me really want to continue finishing up projects in the middle of the day, is I have now changed my exercise routine where in the middle of the day, so like about 1 o'clock, is I will go to the gym or I'll go on my stationary bike and exercise for 45 minutes to an hour. Doing this definitely helps, pump up the blood. It definitely increases blood flow to the body and throughout the brain. And so by the time I'm done exercising, I have that extra little boost just to push my ADHD brain to continue doing hard things. And probably the biggest trick that I use to trick my ADHD brain is having designated days or designated half days. And I learned this pretty early on in college, and I still do this today. Have specific days that I have blocked out that I only focus on maybe doing videos, or maybe I focus only seeing patients, or I have a specific day where I only work on certain things in my business. When I do this, I am definitely more hyper-focused. I get a lot more done and definitely continue to trick my brain to continue finishing the project, because if I have other things that I want to do and asking my ADHD brain to switch to doing something different, it's a lot more effort. Because remember, it took a lot of effort to just have my ADHD brain do the initial task, to trick it to do it for that 5 to 10 minutes. And I just want to continue that. and continue that throughout the day versus asking it to switch. So I would highly encourage you to not ask your ADHD brain to switch to so many different things and have designated days that you just focus on that, and you will find you're way more efficient with your ADHD brain if you do that. Now, you might even find that these tricks might not be working for you quite yet because you've had a really hard time finding that self-improvement works for your ADHD. So if you really want to know why actually self-improvement doesn't work for you, for your ADHD brain, and actually want to know how it actually can work, then watch this video next so you know how to.